My final task for today is to invite Charmian back up to announce the winner of Pitch Live.
I think there's a bit of inspiration following that session. I think some of our pitching finalists are probably going to really corner all of the insurers and speakers in that last panel session at the drinks. But I'd like to invite all of our finalists back up onto the stage so we can announce the winner. So we've got Logical, ImpairX, we've got MyVal, we've got Raindrop, we've got Powwow. Come on up, guys, don't be shy. It's my great pleasure to announce that our winner of the Pitch Fest for InsurTech Live 25 is MyVal. Congratulations. Sorry. Would you like to say a few words quickly? Come and say some words.
Thank you very much. Very quick, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for InsurTech. And Simon and the team have been so inspirational towards me. And just a simple email, I've got are you available? That week there's a half an hour meeting, just a bit of direction. And I just want to say thank you very much.
And just a bit of a further round of applause for all of our finalists. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm James. I'm the chair of InsurTech Australia. I'm also lead the QB lead the QB Ventures team. And we have the honour today of sponsoring the evening reception, where I hope everyone will agree it's the part of the day where your best work is done. I just want to say a couple of things though, so you have to deal with me for 5 more minutes before we break for drinks. What a fantastic afternoon this has been. For me personally, it was great to be able to connect with so many former colleagues and friends and founders out there doing wonderful things, but also to meet some new friends and new people as well. So I really enjoyed it, and whatever your objectives were here in attending today, I really hope you managed to achieve them. Well done to Dan and MyVal for winning the award. Congratulations. And I wanted to also thank all the speakers, the other finalists, everyone who sort of put themselves up on stage today. For some of you, that's quite an intimidating thing to do. It's quite scary. So I've certainly used to feel that way, and it's sometimes awkward to get out of your comfort zone. So well done for everyone who shared insight with us all today. I also want to thank Simone and Anna and Carolyn and Lawrence and the organising committee for really making today the success that it was. And it's been fantastic over the years to see this conference continue to grow and really continue to mature in terms of the quality of the speakers and the quality of the insights shared. Now, I've just actually returned from the UK. The last time we sponsored an evening reception and drinks, it didn't quite go to plan. We were actually sponsoring a wine tasting event for our friends with Instech in London. And the basis for that was, as a global insurer, a number of global insurers were invited to represent their country of origin or their headquarters and bring a selection of wines for the audience. And obviously I was quite happy for QBE to sort of fly the Australian flag. I do think it's some of the best wine in the world. And I sort of came along alongside sort of AXA, who would lead, bring the French wine, Generali bringing the Italian wine, et cetera, et cetera. And so we had to get up the front. We had to sort of lead a bit of an intro. So I thought, I'll go first. I know nothing about wine, right? Absolutely nothing. But I managed to blag my way through it. And then sort of the AXA person came up on stage to do theirs. Now, I assumed it would be my peers from their company, the heads of innovation or venturing, whatever that might be, who are part of their community. But no, AXA brought their sommelier up, their in-house sommelier. And Generali did the same. And a couple of things really became clear for me. The first thing was that I had drastically underspent on the quality of the wine that we brought into the room. And the second thing that dawned on me was that I was the only, or QBE was the only carrier in the room that didn't actually own the vineyards in which they were bringing the wine from. And so that really sort of made me think about two things. First of all, just the enormity of some of these companies who we were competing with in those markets. And the London market is massive. And the second thing that dawned on me was that perhaps Australian insurers have been a little bit too rigid in their approach to cost cutting. And the fact that maybe vineyards are a very good source of diversification for a portfolio. And so I've taken that back into QBE, but I haven't sort of got too much traction yet. But one thing I want to end with, on a serious note, one thing I did observe in the London markets was just how quickly, well, over the last couple of years, but how quickly, in relative terms, that ecosystem just keeps going from strength to strength. And in that ecosystem, the role the incumbents are playing, so insurers, reinsurers, the established brokers, they are playing such a key role in supporting that ecosystem. Now, the quality of the startups are fantastic, but the incumbents are going sort of really above and beyond to make working with startups easier. So they are improving processes, they are establishing teams, and they are just, whether that's mentoring, advising, whether it's building, co-creating, or simply partnering. The incumbents are going out of their way because of the competition in the market. It's a means of potential differentiation. And so they're really sort of going out of their way. And now I know our market structure is different over here. I know it's a completely different ball game. But that makes it incredibly difficult for the startups here, I feel, the structure of the Australian market. And so I think that therefore places a much greater role on the established players and the incumbents to really go out of their way to support the local ecosystem. And so my call out for those of you in the room who are at incumbents, who are at larger insurers, reinsurers, brokers, hopefully you can take something out of today. You can go back into your companies and really try and champion, whether it's an improvement in process. Procurement is one in particular, so the previous speakers. Just really try and make it easier for these startups out there, and really try and volunteer more time, help really sort of fly the flag within your company to bring that to life. So I wanted to leave you with those thoughts. We're going to be moving next door for the drinks. Have fun. Thank you very much. Oh, and behave yourselves. Thank you.